From the Local 4 News Studios, this is Fox 18 News at 7 in high definition.
Hi again, everybody, and good morning. I'm Reggie Terry.
And I'm Alexandria Ikamoni. Thanks for joining us for Fox 18 News at 7.
3 religious leaders in the Quad Cities are tackling hate crimes after several places of worship have become targets. 1 person was killed and 3 people injured this past weekend during a shooting at a Jewish synagogue in California.
That's right. The suspect could be charged with a hate crime in addition to murder. This happened after the recent deadly bombings of churches in Sri Lanka. Fox 18's Yukari Nakayama talks about what 3 religious leaders say can be done about it.
It was heartbreaking.
The shooting at a San Diego synagogue over the weekend has deepened the concern of these 3 religious leaders, a gut-wrenching feeling that Rabbi Karp is all too familiar with.
It was just 6 months ago that the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh was attacked.
According to the FBI, hate crimes have risen 17% from 2016 to 2017. 6% of those offenses motivated by hatred over religion. Lisa Killinger, president of the Muslim community in the Quad Cities, says she might know why.
Part of this, I think, was just the rhetoric. It became okay somehow to speak in hateful terms.
Fox 18 contacted local police on the number of hate crimes in the Quad Cities. Moline and Bettendorf say they've seen 0 reports from the last 2 years, but that doesn't mean they don't happen.
Sometimes crimes don't get reported as hate crimes because it takes a whole different level of burden of proof.
A Jew, a Muslim, and a Christian are all a part of One Human Family QCA. Their goal is to keep hate crime numbers down.
We have an obligation to try to raise the level of love in our communities.
Reverend Hendricks says they're doing that with these billboards located across the Quad Cities that portray images of acceptance and unity, as well as public education. They say it's an effort to understand and support our differences.
Love and conversation. Talk to one another. Talk to people who are different from you.
In Davenport, Yukari Nakayama, Fox 18 News.
Now, Rabbi Karp, Lisa Killinger, and Reverend Hendricks say they hope the efforts make the Quad Cities more a comfortable place to be, but they say they can't do that alone. If you'd like to know more about One Human Family QCA, we'll have their link at ourquadcities.com.
1 person is dead after driving in a floodwater yesterday morning in Rock Island. The county coroner says 25-year-old Alexander Jackson of Moline died in that accident. Happened around 9 on Illinois Route 92 between 18th and 31st Avenues. The car was submerged when emergency crews got there. Firefighters had to use cold water gear to search for that car.
Normally this is an area that's dry. It's normally just a ditch. In the flood conditions today, there is actually very deep water. The car was completely submerged under the water and was not able to be seen from the road after it left the road.
Now, the fire marshal reminds you to be careful driving around flooded areas. Just a few inches of water is enough to make you lose control.
And Maquoketa High School ordered an evacuation yesterday morning in response to a threatening note. Authorities eventually determined it wasn't credible. Administrators found the note in a bathroom. Students were sent to a bus barn until police brought in a bomb-sniffing dog. School buses then took them home, or they got picked up by their parents. A similar threat on Friday also turned out to not be credible.
Illinois' governor has a plan to address the slow and steady decline of the number of Illinois state troopers. New data indicates the number dropped by almost 20% in the last 20 years. Governor J.B. Pritzker wants to spend $7 million to train a new class of cadets. Illinois State Police is also considering ending the 4-year college degree requirement to join that force.
And on a lighter note, music has the power to evoke emotion, build companionship, and affect change. It's all on full display at Family Resources with its music mentoring program.
We explored it back in February before it launched. It's an extension of another program that joins at-risk kids with positive role models. In this Fox 18 News exclusive, Sean Lugging tells you how the program is not just providing teenagers with new talent, but with an instrument to transform themselves.
1 chord, 1 melody at a time.
It makes me feel happy, like I can achieve something.
It's not just music mentor Steve Bauman looks to teach his mentee.
Involved with something that would change lives.
So he's pouring his heart and soul into an effort he helped to inspire.
The reason that I got involved with the Engaging Males program is because of my own experiences when I was a kid. I went through some stuff.
Like any good duo, shared experiences playing in to strong chemistry.
You were doing good though, dude. You had a solid beat going there for a while.
And to hear it from his mentee musician, it's one powerful ensemble.
We have like a family bond, like son and dad bond.
This young guitarist's early life hasn't always been harmonious.
My dad's in prison. He's been there for about to be 5 years. At the age of 14, I ran and split it away from the family. I was doing bad stuff, stealing cars.
That's what placed the teen into a family resources program almost a year ago. But in just 2 months, he says his friendship with Steve and music is providing a new key for change.
I was on a downfall until you stepped in.
It's because this musical bond is the mentee's instrument to put his past behind him.
When I play something like that, it's like a sad note, and like it just filters me. It's like a calming one though.
Sean Logging, Fox 18 News.
And you can learn more about volunteering or helping the music mentoring program. We provided that information for you at ourquadcities.com.
The former Rhythm City Casino support barge will likely be no more. Davenport sold the barge for $1 to Keokuk, and it relocated there in 2017. It cost about $250,000 to move it. The city of Keokuk says repairs would cost $10 million. The barge and its contents will likely be scrapped, and Davenport Alderman Kyle Grip shared the information on his Facebook page. He also says Davenport will press forward with the Main Street Landing development.
Nickelodeon is turning its signature green goo into something sweet. Walmart is carrying Nickelodeon slime ice cream exclusively. It's available in either vanilla ice cream cups swirled with green frosting or orange lemon lime frozen bars. Both products boast green slime components. Okay, the inner child in me is
screaming,
really wanting to try this.
Oh, for sure.
It seems like it would be gross. Like it seems like it's probably supposed to be gross, and it probably will be gross. But I'm definitely willing to try it.
I don't think so. I like orange cream.
Oh, I love that too. Yeah, the dreamsicle type.
Yeah, I think those are really good. So I'm definitely excited to try it. I think we have to this summer.
Yeah.
It just makes sense.
Well, do you remember those little ice cream cups that you used to get? Like I think schools used to hand them out sometimes. Like we remember them being delicious. But if you've had one recently,
I have. Have you had one recently?
Well, I have little siblings, so I've had them recently, and they're not great.
Wow.
So I don't know. I don't want it to ruin it, but I'm willing to try
change,
it. Yeah,
for sure. Ash, but would you give it a try or?
I mean, if it's got sugar in it, yeah, probably. It's generally the case for me. But ice cream sandwiches are always my go-to. Like quick little pop it. Alrighty. Here today, though, we're not really feeling summertime-like at all. Gloomy, rainy, floody. I mean, everything out there here today. As we get into the afternoon, temperatures not going to warm up much from where they're at right now, and plenty of rain is still expected throughout the day. We actually have a bigger system making its way into the area as we speak. So get the umbrella, keep it handy. It's not going to be too great out there today at all, folks. You can see some moderate to heavy rain, especially pushing along that I-80 border, making its way northward. And as it does, it's just bringing up more moisture behind it. So it's kind of seeming like it's going to be non-stop here, at least into the afternoon, with temperatures just staying in the upper 40s and lower 50s. So just gear up for a wet one.
Just be ready, right? That's all you can do.
That's all you can.
I also think you coined a new term.
Floody. It's floody.
Floody.
I think that's an
How do you
understatement
spell
of the
it?
year. F-L-O-O-D-Y.
Yeah.
With a Y. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah, it's
it applies.
Worse than
It
flooding.
does.
Yeah, it's major flooding.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
All right,
I love it.
All right, coming up, what you can get for breakfast at Dunkin'.
Got my interest. That's next in your consumer news.
Time now is 7:39. It looks too healthy. If you're watching Fox 18 News is 7.
Fox 18 News is live at 7 with Redrick Terry, Alexandria Ikamoni, and meteorologist Ash Simpson. You're watching Fox 18 News at 7 in high definition.